Hello everybody,
It's Beata
and David.
and we are here again today. Why are we here today, David?
We are here today to learn how to express wishes.
So it's a very exciting lesson. I think it's very useful because it's really good to know how to express wishes in English. And when we are talking about wishes in the present, but also when we are talking about the past, you should have wishes and things and desires and things you would like to achieve. But also, I think you need to know how to talk about them in good English. As always, we have a really nice quote for you, and David will explain this to you.
It says, if wishes were horses, beggars would ride.
What do you think this quote means? You can pause the video, but have a think.
So I think this means that you have, if you want your wishes to come true, you've got to make them come true. You can't just carry on wishing because nothing will happen. You've got to be active to make them happen.
It's not just this magic that your wishes will come true, but you need to take action and you need to come up with solutions. If you are not 100% confident with conditional sentences, please revise them. You can always watch all the videos we have done, zero, first, second, and the third one, and the mixed conditionals, because this is all connected. We are all talking about unreal or real situations or regrets. And we've got a really funny story prepared for you.
So this story is, and it's something called a fable, which is a very old-fashioned story which aims to teach you something through some very simple ideas and images. So one day, the woodcutter was walking through the forest and he was working very, very hard and he was looking for some trees to cut when, by chance, he saw a fairy. The fairy's wings were caught under a huge tree.
Please help me get out of here. My wings are stuck,
cried the fairy. Poor fairy, said the woodcutter, and he used his axe and helped the fairy to get free.
Thank you,
said the fairy.
I'd like to reward you for saving my life. Go back home and make 3 wishes. All 3 wishes will come true.
When the woodcutter heard this, he quickly ran home. Dear, he called to his wife, first cook us a delicious meal, then I will give you some wonderful news.
We only have some soup,
said his wife.
I wish we had some sausages too.
At once 5 sausages appeared on a plate. Oh no, cried the woodcutter, a fairy gave us 3 wishes. Now we only have 2 left. You wasted a wish. Oh, I wish these sausages were stuck in your nose. Suddenly, the sausages were stuck in his wife's nose.
Ah, what's going on?
She yelled. Oh no, now we've used up 2 wishes, yelled the woodcutter. The 2 struggled to get them loose, but they could not do that. I wish I hadn't made that wish. And right away, the sausages were on the plate again. What a waste. I wanted to wish for a big house and food, said the woodcutter. Well, we were happy before we had the 3 wishes, and we can be happy without them.
You were right, honey,
smiled his wife. The couple happily ate the sausages and wished for nothing more.
It teaches us a very important lesson, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Yes, and also it introduces the wish and if only sentences to us. Have a look at the text again. When do you think we use I wish? And what is the grammar? What is the pattern after? If you would like to talk about wishes, about the present, you can use the phrases wish and if only. And after wish and if only, we generally use the same tenses as we would use, for instance, after it would be nice if. Use wish and if only, followed by a verb in the past tense to express a wish for things to be different now. Note that the past simple here does not indicate past tense. it only indicates that the situation is unreal. But we are talking about now. And we've got some examples.
Okay, so let's have a look at some ways in which we would use these wishes. I wish I spoke French. What does that mean? It means it would be nice if I spoke French, but I can't speak it at the moment. Another example would be, I wish I had more friends, which means I don't have many friends at present. I wish tomorrow was Sunday, which means today is not Saturday. All the staff wish you weren't leaving so soon means that you are leaving very soon. And do you ever wish that you lived somewhere else? So in other words, you are not happy living here.
You can use was or were after wish or if only. And David, I think you said that were is more common or it sounds more natural.
I think so, in most cases, yeah.
And also you can use could to express ability. So you can use I wish, I could sing, I feel so helpless, if only I could speak the language. Please do not use can. You can only use could, as we said. So all the tenses need to be in the past tense. And what's the difference between if only and wish, David?
If only sounds like something that you are regretting that has happened in the past that you wish had happened in a different way that would be more successful, perhaps. If you just say, I wish, then that's less empathetic, it's less emphasis on the desire that you wish something would happen.
But if you want to talk about wishes about the past, there are situations where you need to express the regrets. You use wish and if only, followed by a verb in the past perfect tense to talk about wishes about the past, or if you need to express regrets about events in the past. And some examples to illustrate this.
Okay, so the first one is, they wish they had moved to the country. What does that mean? It means that they didn't move to the country and now they think that was obviously a mistake. Second example, I wish you hadn't said that. It would be nice if you hadn't said that, but you did say that and there's nothing you can do about it now. Now she wishes she had gone to university, but she didn't go to university. I wish I had got up earlier. I'm behind with everything today, but I didn't get up early, so I'm going to be late for the rest of the day. I wish you hadn't lost that photo. It was a really good one, but I did lose that photo.
So hopefully the grammar is clear now and you know how to express wishes about the present and about the past. We wanted to make this lesson a bit different. It's not always the same thing. So we have prepared this exercise. We have given you 8 sentences. Could you rewrite these complaints as wishes? Some of them are in the present and some of them are in the past. So make sure you use the correct tense.
I didn't have time to call you. I wish if only I had time to call you.
And you need to continue in a similar manner.
My boyfriend is unfit. My parents didn't understand me. I'm too old to study. I can't stop smoking. I hated living in a big house as a child. We didn't save any money last month. Life is so complicated.
You can pause the video now and do the task. Take action. What are the correct answers?
Okay, for number 2, the correct answer would be, I wish my boyfriend was fitter. For number 3, I wish my parents had understood me. Number 4, I wish I wasn't too old to study. Number 5, I wish I could stop smoking, or I wish I hadn't started to smoke in the first place. You might add that bit on at the end. I wish we had lived in a smaller house. I wish we had saved some money. And the last one, number 8, I wish life wasn't so complicated.
So hopefully you've got them all correct. David, Have you got any wishes?
Sometimes I wish I was a little bit younger. I wish the world wasn't in such a sad state as it is at the moment. And I wish that people had greater hope for a better future.
Oh, that's nice. And I wish people worried less. And I certainly should worry less. First, I said, I wish I had a better car. And David asked, what's wrong with your car? And then I was like, nothing.
It still goes, doesn't it?
Yes.
So,
And I wish people were happier.
I think so.
Good.
Okay.
So hopefully you will be able to talk about your wishes, about the present. And if you happen to have some regrets, which we all have. So there is a really nice quote, and we would like to finish this lesson with this quote. And David, as he is a walking encyclopedia, he will explain the quote and a little bit about...
For those of you who might be interested, Arthur Miller was a very well-known American playwright in the middle of the 20th century. And funnily enough, he was actually married to Marilyn Monroe.
Was he?
He was indeed, yes.
For how long?
Just for a couple of years. I don't think it lasted too long. So it just goes to show that very attractive ladies can be attracted to, you know, middle-aged men who perhaps weren't that handsome. Anyway, he came up with a very interesting quote which says, maybe all one can do is hope to end up with the right regrets, which is quite profound and quite philosophical.
Thank you, David. Thank you so much. So hopefully you have found this lesson enjoyable and useful. Please like it, share it, and subscribe to our channel. And remember, don't be the same, be awesome. And if you have any regrets, we hope that you end up with the right ones. Thank you. Bye.
Nice to see you.